What's up, WPACE's family? We're super excited to bring you some amazing performing arts content over the next few weeks. We hope that your family is safe, that you're safe, and we're here to bring some fun. Performing arts fun we normally have in school, we're going to bring it to you online right here through our WPACE website and over on Instagram. So check it out. We're familiar with the story. A story. Sounds funny to say it like that. We are going to do an amazing activity on today based on a story. Now this is how it works. Miss Curry, one of our amazing performing arts teachers, is going to read the story. Now, there's going to be segments in the book where she's going to pause. You guys know the story. We worked on it this year and last school year as well, most of us. What we want you to do is to fill in the blank. She's going to pause. You're going to fill in the blank of where information goes inside of the story. You guys ready to do this? Let's do it.
Story by Gail E. Haley. We do not really mean that what we are about to say is true. A story is story. Let it come, let it go. Once, small children about my need, there were no stories on earth to be told. They all belonged to... He kept them locked in a golden box next to his... Anansi the Spider-Man wanted to buy the Sky God stories, so he spun up to the "Oh, great Sky God Name," said Anansi. "I wish to purchase your stories." The Sky God replied, "Tweet, tweet, tweet. The price of my stories is that you bring me Mboro, the hornets who sting like fire, and Moesha, the fairy whom no man ever does." Anansi bowed and answered, "I shall gladly pay your price." "Tweet, tweet, tweet," chuckled the Sky God. "How can a weak old man like you so pay my price?" But Anansi merely climbed down to earth to find the things that the Sky God demanded. Anansi ran along the jungle path, yirity, until he came face to face with "Ahoy, Anansi! You're just in time to be my lunch." Anansi replied, "As for that, what will happen, will happen. But first, let us play the leopard, who was fond of games, asked, "How's it played?" "With vine creepers," explained Anansi. "I will bind you by your foot and foot. Then I will untie you and you can tie me up." "Very well," growled the leopard, who planned to eat Anansi as soon as it was his turn to bind him. So Anansi tied the leopard by his foot, with the vine creepers. Then he said, "Now, O Sibo, you are ready to meet the..." And he hung the leopard in a tree in the jungle. Next, Anansi cut a frond from a banana tree and filled a calabash with water. He crept through the tall grasses till he came to the nest of the Mboro, the hornets who sting like fire. Anansi held the banana leaf over his head as an umbrella. Then he poured some of the water in the calabash over his head. The rest he emptied over the hornet's nest and cried, "It's raining, it's raining, it's raining! Should you not fly into my calabash so that the rain will not tatter your wings?" Thank you, hummed the hornets, and they flew into the calabash. Foom, 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 and Anansi quickly stopped the mouth of the gourd. "Now, Mboro, you are ready to meet the..." And he hung the calabash full of the hornets onto the tree next to the leopard. Anansi now carved a little wooden doll holding a bowl. He covered the doll from top to bottom with... Then he filled the doll's bowl with pounded... He set the little doll at the foot of the flamboyant tree where fairies like to dance. Anansi tied one end of a vine creeper around the doll's head, and holding the other end in his hand, he hid behind a bush. In a little while, Moesha, the fairy whom no man ever did, came dancing, dancing, dancing to the foot of the flamboyant tree. There she saw the doll holding a bowl of... Moesha said, "Gum baby, I am hungry. May I eat some of your..." Anansi pulled at the vine in its hiding place, so that the doll seemed to nod his head. So the fairy took the bowl from the doll and ate all of the... "Thank you, Gum Baby," said the fairy. But the doll did not answer. "Don't you reply when I thank you," cried the angered fairy. The doll did not stir. "Gum baby, I shall slap you in your crying place unless you answer me," shouted the fairy. But the wooden doll remained still and silent. So the fairy slapped her crying place. Ah! Her hand stuck to the fast Gum Baby's sticky cheek. "Let go of my hand or I'll slap you again!" Pa! She slapped the doll's crying place with her other hand. Now the fairy was stuck to the Gum Baby with both hands, and she was... Now, the fairy was stuck to the Gum Baby, and she pushed her with both feet, and they also stuck. Now Anansi came out of his hiding place. "You are ready to meet the..." Moesha, and he carried her to the tree where the leopard and the hornets were waiting. Anansi spun a web around Mboro and Moesha. Then he spun a web up to the sky. He pulled up his captives behind him and set them down at the feet of the... Oh, great is the price you asked for your stories. This guy. And these. And her. Do you know their names? Naaman, the sky god, called together all the nobles of the court and addressed them in a loud voice. Little Anansi the Spider-Man has paid me the price I asked for my stories. Sing his praises, I command you. From this day and going on forever, proclaimed that guy. My stories belong to Anansi and shall be called the Spider Stories. Shouted all the assembled nobles. So Anansi took the golden box of stories back to the earth, to the people of his village. And when he opened the box, all the stories scattered to the corners of the world, including this one. This is my story which I have related. If it be sweet, or if it be not sweet, take some elsewhere and let some come back to me.
Good job, WPACE's family. Amazing job on filling the blank for that story. Now, I'm going to give you an assignment or a task to do this. It's going to be super fun and cool. Anansi has stories that he got from the Sky God that he's able to share around the world. And stories are extremely a huge part of life. It's a part of our culture. It's a part of our history. What I want you guys to do is take a moment and we're home with our families. Ask your parents questions. Ask your grandparents. Give a phone call. Do something creative. And I want you to create a story. Find out what your story is. What's your family's story? How does your family get to where they are today? Either here in Philadelphia or wherever they are. So here's your opportunity right now to put together your story. And maybe, just like Anansi, it could be shared around the whole entire world. Have fun.